I'm here at the CFO conference on performance management, whose theme is turning analytics into action. So it's a very appropriate venue in which to discuss performance dashboards. And I found today there's a lot of interest among folks in finance for dashboards. We had an overflow room yesterday, and there was so much interest that they decided to schedule another session at the end of the conference. Performance dashboards are something that is more top-down driven. In other words, you have to understand what you're trying to measure before you build these systems, which makes them somewhat complex to build because you need business support, business consensus before you can actually build and deploy the dashboard. Whereas analytics, in my opinion, is more bottom-up, it's more exploratory, more ad hoc, something more that your business analysts do to answer questions that come about on an ad hoc fashion from the business executives.
Great.
Obviously, the key to making a performance dashboard work are the metrics. They're the heart and soul of the dashboard. That's really the data. And the data is what it's all about. If the data is not accurate, it's not relevant, it's not aligned with strategy, the dashboard's not going to do much for your organization. In fact, it may push you in the wrong direction faster than you want to go there. So in some cases, it may be better that you didn't have the dashboard if your metrics aren't right. The second thing is once you have the appropriate metrics and you've deployed the dashboard, is to have the right design, because having a proper visual design helps users absorb the information quickly. So we talk a lot about appropriate visual techniques to enhance the consumption of information in a dashboard environment. Well, ironically, when there's a stoplight on the dashboard that is depicted red, people automatically get worried and nervous, especially if it's a metric for which they're the owner. They start to fear for their jobs and things like that. What we say essentially is that those stoplights, those metrics are there to help enhance performance, and managers should use those to coach, not penalize. So a red flag or a red stoplight really is an indication that you're perhaps undersourced, under-resourced, undertrained. You need more bodies to help in this particular area. If it's indeed important enough to be measuring, the company should allocate additional resources. So in some cases, what you really do want is a red flag that will call attention to your situation, to the business, and hopefully get you more resources to do the appropriate job. Dashboards are both very simple, a way of measuring performance in the organization, yet very difficult to implement and deploy successfully. I've written an entire book on the subject with a lot of case studies to provide some examples for the different types of dashboards that you could build: operational, tactical, strategic. Also a number of chapters on how to do it. What are the best practice techniques, from project management to designing the dashboard to ensuring adoption and success. So if you have nothing better to do, buy the book. I think it will help you improve your dashboard deployment.